Well, hey there. Welcome back. Happy to have you here today. We're going to talk about a few things. Might be on a little bit on the shorter side. But the first thing is I'm so excited. I have a 5-day Raving Fan challenge that starts on March 25th to the 29th. So Monday through Friday. The purpose of the challenge is to help you get started in the connecting part of your leadership role, connecting with your people, getting curious and being interested in them. I absolutely know that it will make a huge difference, not only in the feel of your company, in the culture inside the company, but your employees will feel so much more engaged in their job and they'll have fun. So this challenge, each day you'll go out and you'll do one, two, three of the actionable steps as far as being interested. For those of you that have been around for a while, you know that I have a Be Interested freebie, a download. This is a take on that. But the thing that I'm most excited about is that it's going to be inside the People Gardener Collective app. So we have a community in there. You're going to be able to share exactly what you've done and what kind of reactions are going on. You'll be able to share new ideas inside. We've only got, what do we have? 23 actionable steps, and you need to come up with a few. So it'd be really neat to see how many new ideas as far as connecting with people happen. So inside, all you small business owners, leaders, any leaders, you're more than welcome to come, are going to share what's happening in your world, what you've used, what you've tried, what you've discovered, all inside the community. So that's the 25th to the 29th. And there is a registration page that's up. I will make sure that the registration page URL is in the show notes, so you'll be able to join me. My plan is to go live each one of those days, Monday through Friday, on Instagram. I don't have a specific time yet, so I will let you know when that is going to be. As long as you're registered, I'll be giving you updates as we go along. This is an opportunity for you to really take ownership of getting your team to the place that you want. My belief is that transforming your employees into raving fans is the fastest way for increased freedom and profit. When you serve, when you go in with this beautiful thought of how can I make their day better? How can I improve the working conditions? How can I assist them in their job? The response from the employee is, wow, this is an awesome place to work. I love what I do. I love my boss. I love this company, because they belong. You have showed them that you care and that you're invested in them. Once we finish the challenge, I will be opening the People Gardener Collective, which is a monthly membership that you are going to enjoy interacting with other business owners, as well as full videos, courses, things inside there. But we'll talk a little bit more about that as we get closer to it. So make sure you get yourself registered. Check the show notes. I'll also have it on my website at rhondadelaney.com. It'll be plastered all over my Instagram feed. That's at The People Gardener. Also my Facebook at The People Gardener. So get on there. I just want to have so much fun with everybody as they go through and they dip their toe into becoming more connected with their people and creating this team of raving fans. Okay, so that's the first thing. The second thing, I want to talk about comparison. It's so easy to compare and end up with a negative or a defeated feeling, because often we compare where we are or what we've done to what somebody else has done without any context about the other person's skill, how long they have been doing it, what type of education they might have had. We put ourselves in this place where we think we're lacking and we're not. And a perfect example, I'm a gardener, so I've been starting seeds, and I have had seeds that I put all of them in at the same time. And I have seeds that are about 4 inches tall, and I have some that have barely broken the surface. Those ones that have barely broken the surface have been under the lights, contacting the soil exactly the same time as all the others. Their innate being doesn't germinate for 2-3 weeks. The other ones, I had some up the next day. Each one of them is different. And so if these poor little Lysianthus were comparing themselves to the stalk that I have or the cosmos, they would absolutely feel inadequate. And yet they have been doing their thing at their pace as they should. So when it comes to your team, what I say, if there's a performance issue and you happen to use a comparison of somebody, make sure that there's context. They might be, and I'm saying use that comparison in a positive way. Somebody is struggling. They're having difficulty with a process, and it's just not coming to them. You can use somebody else that is super skilled, that has been there for significant time, and let them know, hey, you've only been here for 2 weeks. You've only been here for 6 months. You're doing fine. We just need to try and figure out how to make this process easier for you. This other person has been here for 4 years. Of course, they're going to be faster. Of course, they're going to be more efficient. That makes total sense. So don't compare yourself to them. Stick with what you've got here. A lot of people live in fear for their job when they believe that they're not performing the same as other people. It doesn't matter whether they're performing the same or not. Are they performing at the level they should be performing at based on the amount of time they've been there, the amount of training they've had? And don't forget to put into it the place of, maybe I need to learn how to teach this different so that this person really, really understands. We can get ourselves into this comparison trap. And, well, I know for myself, it's usually a negative thing. When I do the comparison thing, it's more, I'm feeling like I'm not doing things as well or as quickly. More often than not, I am just fine. But these brains of ours have a penchant. They're wired to go towards the negative. Once again, get in there and get registered for the challenge. It's called the 5-day Raving Fans Challenge. Let's find some ways to really get engaged with your team. Stop the comparison game. Just appreciate where everyone's at. And we'll talk to you again next week.